Good evening, Fireworks Squad, the Killing Wall, and welcome to the 83rd briefing of the fucking year. I am your commander, Baron Voltage. Tonight, we're going to be going after a charge. We're going after a crime. We're going after something that legitimately has me irked beyond belief. You should be pissed too, because I want you to be pissed about this. Oh, man. But first, remember, share this out to groups, share this out to timelines, share this out to your friends. Make people sick of seeing my face, hearing my voice, and being over inundated with the fucking truth. Because I know damn well there are some people that fucking agree with me, and I know you're amongst them, and you need to share the shit out of that too. That's General Order number 1. General Order number 2. Do not forget, we got the Midwest fucking Slaughterfest. It's happening next year. It's happening in Omaha, Nebraska. It's happening August 13th. Of 2022. So seriously, check it the fuck out. There's the Facebook page down below. You'll be able to check out who's been announced. You'll be able to check out who's going to be there. You know damn well I'm going to be there. So you better fucking get your tickets now. And in case you haven't gotten your tickets yet, there's a fucking QR code. Scan the shit out of that and buy your fucking tickets. You got no excuse. You got more than a year to fucking plan. Make the plans. Get your asses out there. That's a fucking order. Do the fucking thing. That is General Order number 2 and General Order number 3. And this one honestly is the most fucking important. Don't fucking forget. Check out all our awesome content for Hellfire Media. You've got our Twitch channel. You've got our Instagram page. You've got all of our individual YouTube channels, as well as the Hellfire Radio YouTube channel, where you can see all of our past episodes in one place. Don't forget that we also have a website. That's right. We got www.hellfireradio.com, where you can check out live radio and written reviews on books, movies, games, and music. All within the same genre, but all badass, done by our professional writing staff. And keep checking us out on Facebook Live, where we keep on bringing you all the awesomeness. You got Scoops of Mischief having a big fucking thing happening tomorrow. They've got some really special guests. Don't fucking miss it. That's a goddamn order. You got Paranormal Talk with Azazel. Tonight, it was awesome. You want to know what? I heard some kick-ass fucking tunes were going on there. It was a little weird. You know, sounds a little familiar, but pretty fucking awesome. I got to fucking admit. Check it out. You know, we've got his show that's on Sundays, Bedtime Stories. We've got Eric and Flyer with their show on Thursdays, I believe. I forget when. But that just means you have to fucking watch to find out, okay? Our show schedules, you'll know if you know. And if you already know, you're in the know. You got the Breakdown with Flyer and Eric. You've got Tailgate Kings with Dustin and Flyer. You've got Video Creep, SNL Video Creep, okay? His Saturday Night Lives happening Saturday before Unsocial Club, where all the Hellfire staff get together. Not to fucking mention, you've got Shit Show Theater going on too. And you've got me. Monday through fucking Friday. That's right. Monday through Thursday, you got your briefings, and Fridays, you got to deal with me giving you the deep dive into fucking fear. But right fucking now, let's get on with the briefing, shall we? Let's see who's bound to fucking show up, so this way we can ream them for inspection. Shall we? We shall. Troop Beth, First Sergeant Spirit, glad to see you reporting in. Troop Steve and Chicken Donch, Troop Trina and Irish Rose. We got Troop Paige, we got Troop Mark, we got Troop Mimi. So fucking happy to see everybody popping in. We got Troop Gabby. Rawr! You know what? I'm happy as fuck about this shit. We got Troop Tyler reporting for duty too. Hell, you know what? I'm fucking happy as hell about this. I got a full fucking squad ready to fucking put some bullets into the goddamn wall. So, you know what? You know what I'm sick and tired of? You want to know what's pissing me off? I'll tell you what's pissing me off. I'll tell you exactly what's pissing me off. What people are doing in my fucking language. And by that, I mean people that mispronounce shit just because of where they're from. And I don't mean overseas. I'm talking here. I'm talking here. Okay? Here. Okay? You got people with weird fucking regional dialects and accents here. Okay? You got weird fucking phrases. You got words that replace words that didn't need to get replaced. You got strange slang and sayings that make no fucking sense whatsoever. It's like everybody's got to be fucking unique, huh? So we're going to be tackling those tonight. I'm going to start off with this one. What do you call the covering on top of a house? I know there are some of you that will say or type roof, which makes me go, okay, you're right. How many of you know people that pronounce it rough? Explain this to me. Why the fuck are you throwing a U in there? There's no fucking U in there. It's an O. It's two O's. There is no U. Why are you calling it a fucking rough? Explain this. Where did the come into roo? I don't get it. You shouldn't get it either. Why? It's roof, not rough. Rough is what I'm going to end up doing to you when I fucking find you calling it a rough, not a fucking roof. You know what? It might not just be you, Spirit. I'm kind of dealing with a shitty fucking Wi-Fi connection. Okay? Yeah, there are people there that say rough. Guess what? Rough is what a fucking dog does. Rough up is what I do to people. Okay? Rough is how you like it in bed. Roof is where you do it because you like it rough. Okay? Okay. Okay, that's one. Another one. Okay, we'll tackle another one here. How about the strange wax sticks coming in multiple colors, usually formed or manufactured by a lovely company in Pennsylvania called Crayola. Crayola. What do we call those? You see, I always believed that we should pronounce the entire word. And the word is crayon. Crayon. Not crayon. Not crown. It's crayon. How you doing, Troop Mandy? Welcome to the fucking firing squad of the Killing Wall. It's called a crayon, not a crayon, not a crown, not a croon, no. It's a fucking crayon. Crayon is what has berries that you eat and you drink when you're on your fucking period. What you don't do is call them crayons. They are not crayons. They are crayons, okay? You call it a crayon, now you're purposely fucking with me. And I don't like being fucked with. I will fucking boot your ass to the top of a rough. Fucking idiots. Okay? It's called Italy. Why? Because I'm quarter Italian and I'm a quarter Sicilian. So not only am I from the boot, I'm also from the rock that's getting kicked by it. And a place Italiano and habla Siciliano. By the by. Okay. That's just a sampling of some of this bullshit. Okay. And you know what? It's not just the Midwest and the South that do this. I'm going to call my own people out here. England is. We too have a tendency to mispronounce shit too. For instance, Italy. We do pronounce the A in it. Italy. It is called a window and a pillow and coffee. Okay? It is called a car. What we don't do is we don't call it a window, a pillow, a car, coffee. Okay? But there are a lot of us that like to over ethnicize words too. That shit. Being an Italian and a Sicilian enrages me to no fucking end. Why? Because regardless of heritage, it is pronounced mozzarella. It is pronounced chiappagola. It is pronounced faioli. Okay? But it is fucking not called is mozzarella, gabagool, or fajoule. It's not. It's not. You know why it's not? And proof that it's not? Because you would call ravioli using the same rule as raviol. And I guarantee you say raviol to any of these fucks, they'll look at you funny. Most likely go, what the fuck did they say away? To which you very staunchly reply, well, you pronounce faioli, fajoule. So ravioli must be raviol. Right? No. Plain simple. We call gravy marinara because it is a C of tomato. Whereas plain simple, marinara. It's a C of tomato. People that legitimately say marinara. Not pronounced that way. Okay? Sometimes we might call it gravy. Okay? It is still called sausage, not sausage. It is pronounced in Italy, sausage. Because if you go to Italy and Sicily and you try to say it the way that they say it here, it'll be the last time you take an overseas trip anywhere. Well, you might. Just to the middle of the sea. They'll never find you again. Unless they find a way to dredge the Mediterranean up. But there you go. Okay. And it's pronounced manicotti. Not manicot! You notice I'm not going on a full-blown rant here. Because these are just over individual words. You know meaning. But it's a peeve. It's a peeve because it's raping on one of the languages I do know how to speak. I speak 6, for those of you that don't know. German, French, Italian, Sicilian, Spanish, and English. I know 6. So when I hear people butchering it, and something I spent a lot of time learning how to speak, it pisses me off. Okay? Believe it or not, several other countries appreciate it when you do try to speak their language. That's why when we that's why a lot of places don't like us too much because we try to come at them speaking English. What's worse is we try to come at them with stereotypical thought as to how something sounds. That's where you get your mistakes. A little bit. Okay? Here's something that's not a mistake. Regardless of how you pronounce it, it's still fucking awesome. Check out this coffee.
Everyone thinks because you're a zombie, you don't know good coffee. Well, they're wrong. We have very active lifestyles. It's not all wandering the countryside aimlessly or scaring passing motorists. And we all love a good cup of joe. And there's only one brew that gets my seal of approval. Deadly Grounds coffee is my guilty pleasure. Bold, robust, delicious. It's coffee that can wake the dead. With over a dozen different roasts and flavors, Deadly Grounds can satisfy the most finicky of coffee addicts. The aroma is so intoxicating. It brings all of my neighbors out of the woodwork. Deadly Grounds coffee. Coffee to die for and zombie approved. It's good to get a little deadly. Use the front door! Oh, they're so disgusting.
This Deadly Grounds coffee, people. Check out the website. They got a great fucking selection. And you know what? It's damn good coffee. Pay the fucking price. Get it right to you. And wake you right the fuck up from your grave. Highly recommend. Okay? Still a little steamed. It wasn't legitimately that steamed. Well, I was steamed beforehand, but the more I delved into it, the more pissed off I got. Legitimately, the more pissed off that I got. And then let's talk about replacing words, because some places just want to sound different or be different. Okay? It's taking its time, Steve. Try this on for size. How many of you believe in a soft drink that is infused with carbonated water and particular variances of flavor using thickened syrup of varying flavors? What do we refer to that as? Usually served in cans, although they were exclusively sold in bottles during the 70s. Up until the 70s, at least. Do you know what I'm referring to? Give you a hint. It's referred to. It's not a hint. It's the answer. It's called soda. It's called soda. It's not called pop. It's not called pop. It's called soda. Okay? Soda. You go into a pop fountain? No, you go into a soda fountain. Okay? You call it pop in front of me, I'm going to hurt you. It's called soda. Right? We invented it. It's soda. The East Coast invented it. We named it. It's called soda. You call it pop? No, you'll get popped. Roughly. A lot of people's internet connections lately have been intermittent, Spirit. I know that a lot of places are legitimately trying to bounce back from it. But it's called soda. It's not called pop. Okay? We're trying to short it. It's called pop. Some places just refer to it as the superior drink. They call it Coke. And you know what? To me, that's acceptable. That's acceptable. It's Coke. But it's called soda. It's not called pop. You call it pop, you get hurt. Okay? Okay. They're called sprinkles. not Jimmy's. Okay? They're not called Jimmy's. They're called sprinkles. Okay? Jimmy's are a brand of sprinkle. They're a brand. All right? They are not. You call them. Okay? Tissue is tissue. You don't call it a Kleenex. Okay? It's getting out of control. You people need to fucking learn. Okay? I'm curious as to which ones you guys have heard. They're called bugs, not critters. Critters are a kick-ass movie. They're called bugs. Called animals. They're not called critters. Maybe what comes out of your crotch after 9 months is called a critter. And even then, it's still a pest. It needs to be eradicated. Okay? Okay. Thank you, Paige. Thank you for that one. That was the other mispronouncement one. I couldn't remember. It's called a creek because it has 2 E's. Okay? It has 2 E's. Who the fuck calls it a crick? A crick is what you get in your neck after I break it. Okay? Okay. And notably, you get a triple threat. Actually, a quadruple threat, if I'm not mistaken. Okay? People from Philadelphia refer to it as a crick, call them crayons, refer to it as pop, and they say roof as rough. And they call sprinkles Jimmy's. It's just that one part of the country, just that small little region. But they seem to think everybody else already calls it that, which makes me go, DaFuq. It's called a faucet, not a tap. Tap is what you do to a keg or somebody's rather hot sister. Okay? Okay. It's called a cell phone. You don't refer to it as a mobile. Okay? Oh, and by the way, this goes for a lot of fucking people. I've noticed this one's been, This one, I'm going to get some argument and blowback on. Your minivan is not called a truck. Your SUV is not a truck. No matter how much Leon Chesney you blast and Confederate flags you got in your back window, it's not a truck. It's a fucking soccer mom transport. It is an SUV. Get it through your fucking thick skull. Okay? Okay. By the by, and there are some guys that are going to be pissed off about this one. Unless the individual resides within the Southwest of the United States and has participated in cattle rustling, horse thievery, or some other form of illegal activity involving domestic wildlife in the form of livestock, They are not a fucking cowboy. Okay? Cowboys were criminals back in the fucking day. Quit looking for them up here in the Northeast. I swear to God, you fucking women piss me the fuck off sometimes with that shit. I swear. You realize when they're rocking 10-gallon hats, big-ass belt buckles, and cowboy boots, they're wearing a costume. That's not an individual. That's a costume. They're glorifying a costume. Because guaranteed, you put any of those motherfuckers in the middle of a fucking herd, they will be stomped quicker than hamburger. And you know what? I'd fucking sit back and watch and laugh my fucking ass off while it happens. You hand them a rope, tell them to tie off a lariat and try and hook a fucking steer. I want to see it happen. I want to see it happen. Just once. I want to see how country these guys call themselves. Because that ain't country. Calling yourself a cowboy. Okay? True cowboys died off when Wyatt Earp killed them all. Steve. They have not been in existence for well over 100 years. Okay? They're gone. Ranch hands, on the other hand, do exist. Ranch hands do all of the activities that cowboys, or people that call themselves cowboys, proclaim to do. A ranch hand legitimately knows how to rope, steer, clear, and rustle and ride. Plain and simple. Ranch hands will go to a rodeo and consider it awesome entertainment. As a matter of fact, it's entertainment regardless. It's fun as hell to fucking watch. No lie. It's great. You know, I got mad love to a ranch hand. Ranch hands kick fucking ass. It's the schmucks that call themselves cowboys that fucking hurt me. Because you know what? Cowboys don't exist. You're fucking putting up a goddamn lie. It's like all these motherfuckers that call themselves gangsta. Really? You grew up in the fucking suburbs. What the hell kind of hard knock life have you living? You got rejected for financial aid? Really? That's the best you got? You know, there's no real there. There legitimately is no fucking real there. But you want to see some motherfucking shit that's real? Here, I'll show you some shit that's real. Check out this shit that's happening next fucking year, August 13th, Omaha, Nebraska. That is the Midwest fucking Slaughterfest. If you want to see who else is going to be coming there, check out that Facebook page down below. Scrolling, check it out, follow it so that this way you can be kept up to date on what the fuck we're going to be doing there. Because guess the fuck what? It's beyond awesome. There's a lot of shit in there that we didn't say. And the only way you'll know, right there. If you haven't gotten your tickets yet, again, I'm going to be generous. I will flash it one more time. See it? Scan it. Buy your fucking tickets. I'm telling you. Do the fucking thing. Tell them Baron sent you. So, there's another little issue I have with language. This one, I hate to say it. I'm picking on good old boys tonight because they're the most guilty of this shit. I'm sorry. Y'all gave us pop. And then you guys got the weirdest fucking ways. Yeah, I know my video cut out. There it is. You guys have the weirdest fucking ways of expressing yourselves with phrases that legitimately make no fucking sense whatsoever. None. And it pisses me the fuck off because it makes no fucking sense. When somebody's talking to me, say what the fuck you mean. If you're confused, say, excuse me, or what? What I don't want to hear out your mouth is, do what? Do what? I didn't say for you to do anything. I didn't command you. I did not make an order. I stated something. I hear do what? I just look at you like, no. Okay? Do what is not a phrase. Do what? No. Okay? Another one. You know, when people speak fast and they do have an accent, there is, legitimate, sometimes you drop a letter. Like me, I just said letter. Lettah, as opposed to letter. We don't pronounce every letter. But when the flying fuck did the word want become okay to cut off the first letter? You know what I'm talking about because you've heard this before. Somebody going, you ought to. You ought to. Aunt. That's another word for aunt, as in the sister of one's father or mother. Aunt. I ought to. Does that mean I'm fucking one of your relatives first before I make a decision? Is that how this works? I don't know. I'm not from the fucking South. You people have been known to fuck your own cousins. So, are you offering me up your aunt in order to spice up a choice? Is that what it is? Because when you say you ought to, I'm like, I'll take that one. It's want. It's want. This is W. This is what. Not It's what. Okay? This isn't like cool whip. It is want. Okay? Want. Like, do you want to get rough? Not on. You want to? Do what? No. But I'd be remiss to leave out this one. This one Absolutely. Absolutely. Holds the heavyweight fucking championship and makes no fucking sense language. This one, okay, the other two, okay, at least there's part of a response that makes sense in them, okay? Like Duke what? Okay, you just get rid of do, you like what? Okay, it's slightly accented, but you know they're asking for clarification. Okay, good. Fantastic. Okay. And y'all to, okay, well, I'm presuming your accent is so thick that you dropped the W, so it's do you want to? Okay, I can understand that. Explain to me a statement of exclamation and surprise at a particular situation, a response that would normally easily be replaced with, oh wow, or that's great, or gee, that's surprising. Okay, those are what you should say. What you should not say, and this one is said, I've heard it multiple times. I've heard this multiple times. Well, shit the bed.
What the fuck?
Exactly. What the fuck? Since when is that going to make any fucking sense? All right, Gabby, you hit the rack. Okay. It seriously confuses the fuck out of me. Okay. When does shit the bed appropriate? When could that possibly be? Like, I'm curious upon the etymology of that colloquialism. It's unexpected? Is that what it is? Were there a lot of beds shit upon in the South? Did that used to be a practice that people looked forward to? Was it what people did as they slept? Maybe this is the origin of anal? I don't know. When is shit the bed the equivalent of, oh, damn? When, when, when? Yeah, it's a redneck term, but I've only ever heard it in the South because we've got rednecks up here in the North too, Steve. We do. And it still fucks with my I don't get the fuck is wrong with you. You know, it's a night in the neighborhood. It is. It's a night in the neighborhood. Now, I am one to fucking talk because my accent has legitimately, when my accent comes out, it creates words. But you'll never see me craft phrases out of the blue. See, the only way that anal could go wrong in the South is if you remembered to put it in your cousin before you put it in the cows. See, now I'm ragging on rednecks. But I mean, seriously though, it makes no sense to me, and it still boggles my brain. Because yeah, my accent gets thick. It'll sound like I'm making up words and phrases, but legitimately, if you listen, you'll hear I'm saying exactly what it is to say. How you doing, Alex? You caught me right when I'm doing my Q&A or my AMA. Ask me anything. As a matter of fact, try this one on for size. This is something that I realized. I can write Jersey. I can write New Jersey. Okay? And it will sound completely and totally not like English language. But if you sound it out, it sounds exactly like it's the English language. It just looks weird because it's exactly how I'm pronouncing it. Alex, here, to keep in tune with it, I will tell you good luck on the exam in New Jersey. So there you go. That is written in New Jersey. Yeah, I heard you say it the first time, Steve. No problem. Yeah. See? Now sound it out in your head. It's A, good luck on the exam. A, good luck on the exam. Is it wrong? No, it's not wrong. It's right. Isn't it? It's kind of funny, isn't it? How language can legitimately look alien. And my video cut out, but you guys can still hear me, I'm presuming. There it is. I get shitty Wi-Fi down here. It's a little spotty. So like I said, AMA guys, because you got me for about another maybe 8 minutes. And yeah, I got the hiccups. Yeah. My landlord was telling me that my upstairs neighbor was having some trouble sleeping because they work a day job. And unfortunately, when I get extremely animated with a lot of my rants, sound travels up. They were having some trouble sleeping. So landlord kind of said, "Is there any way you can move it down to the basement?" I was like, "Okay. I got no problem with that." But on the plus side, the lighting down here is fucking nominal. Yeah, you see, I can't rip into the fucking trolls that are sitting in their mama's basement. But then again, I can. Am I an alien? I got all human parts. Um, the one thing I can say is I'm not living in my mama's basement. I'm living in my basement. So I can at least say that. Am I an alien? Wouldn't you like to know? If I was an alien, you really think I'd say anything about it? No, my mother passed in 2015, long before I started doing this. Welcome back, Irish. That's right. I am. You know, yeah, it's 6 years ago. Well, it'll be 6 years in September. But yeah, and things are looking up. I can't complain too much. My head is hurting. My arthritis isn't as bad as it has been, but it could be better, honestly. My allergies have taken to now just giving me a little bit of a cough every now and again. Well, thanks. So it's a trade-off. Instead of my eyes throbbing consistently, at least, is what it is. I tell people, it never gets any easier, and to this day, it still feels fresh to me. So I try not to think about it too much. My mind, she's not really gone. She's just keeping an eye on things because I still feel her chancla coming at me every single time I say something stupid. You guys got me for about another 4 minutes, so ask me anything. So, oh god damn, I got Rice Krispie neck. Oof. I'm sorry to hear. Yeah, I can see it. A lot of people have lost their parents. This is how I know I don't got kids in my damn show. Um, for Midwest Law Fest, I'm looking forward to seeing some of you folks. Feels good to actually be out and about. Am I looking for a lightsaber? Well, it depends. What kind of lightsaber are we talking here? We talking one of those like rinky dink son of a bitches from Toys R Us, or are we talking about a kind of sucker with a like straight up PVC saber light to it and custom made freaking hilt grips and the like with sound effects? Because then you got my attention. All right, Mark, you take it easy. Yeah, but Alex, I mean, oh crap, hang on. There we go. You got my condolences there, Mimi. I'm keeping an eye on the chat, trying to see if everybody's got doing okay. I've got my roommates upstairs playing Resident Evil Village. I haven't played it yet. I'm told I should. And to be honest with you, I'm thinking of picking it up at some point. I just haven't got the time. And to be honest with you, if I'm gonna play anything, I gotta finish what I've got first. Which means I still have to finish Witcher 3. I haven't finished it yet. What's my favorite sci-fi horror movie? Jesus, that's actually a rough one. Sci-fi horror. Um, yeah, I heard I look like what's his name? Heisenberg. Yes, I do, Irish. I beat I beat Hitman 3 within 2 days of owning it, but there's tons of challenges to do with it too, and it's fun to play and get a lot of aggression out. My problem is that when I set a game down, I leave it alone for a while because, you know, my time to futz around with games is limited. You know, I'm always either entertaining somebody or doing something with somebody or giving somebody my attention. I hate actually doing it when people are around, but sometimes I do need that in order to be able to ground and center myself. It's kind of like part of my aftercare, believe it or not. You know, and I've been neglecting my whole thing. No, I haven't played Hotline Miami, but I have played a game with a character that made a cameo that was from it. I did a lot of Payday 2 for a while, so I love playing as Jacket. That was kind of cool. Payday 2 was my jam. I think that's going to do it for me tonight. I want to thank everybody for coming in. I want you all to stay safe, keep kicking ass, okay? Because you know what? These days, everybody's feeling like crap. So try and back each other up. Keep kicking ass out there. Thank you all for coming in. Don't forget to share me out to as many groups and timelines as you can. Be safe. Give a hoot. Yes, I have multiple times, Irish. Have a good night, folks. Hasta. Oh, you lost the game.
Fuck you. When I'm screaming, fuck you. Middle finger in the air, but all I wanted to hear was you screaming. Fuck you too. I'm running the stratosphere in a brand new atmosphere. I wanna go and shoot till the campus clear, cause I never thought I would've made it out of here alive. From the land where the people put the evil and night rise. You'll never see an equal to my kind, so blind to anything to line the life to mind is right now. Looking for another mind to fight out, bringing everything that you can bring down on the ground like 150 pounds of C4, looking for keyboard lugs. Well, I'ma need more slugs, cause I wanna see more blood. You ain't never seen gold like us. They don't wanna make them any more like us. Put them on tour with the paint on them, and anybody can know your little lane song. Fuck right, I'ma stay wrong. Black out with a ray gun, looking for anybody to make up. Motherfuckers really need to wake up. There's nothing really you can say. It's never gonna change my mind. I'm on some fuck that shit today. Fuck it, I don't care. Middle fingers in the air. Only callous up in here. Only callous up in here. Fuck it, I don't care. Middle fingers in the air. Only callous up in here. Only callous up in here.
Fuck that! I said fuck this shit. I was born a son of a bitch and always talk a whole gang of shit. Even know that I wouldn't work with. Now till I became a bastard. Whole world revel in the wake of my damn disaster. Had to talk to a pastor. Told me sit down, handle my shit, and try to figure out what the fuck's really the matter. Ain't animosity, only big ass wicked is the last victim from your own personal promises. I never know peace is an emphasis. Therefore, cover up all my scars and all my blemishes. Need that exit out of entrance. Nothing